Thank you for tuning in to the show. Of course, ad-free versions of this episode and all our episodes are available on our Patreon for just $1 a month. That kind of thing means the world, and it helps us keep the lights on. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Do all that good algorithm stuff. And without further ado, let's get on with today's episode. Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master, going around the table, starting with Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I play Kanan, the human warlock.
And Brianna.
Hello, I am Brianna Marie, and I play Runes, the Thaden barbarian monk.
And Susan.
Hi, I'm Susan, and I play Tamika, the shifter sorcerer.
I'm going to edit that in post. It's going to look seamless. It's going to be great. I'm thinking
leave
a
it.
Crossfade, like it.
You just add the Roblox oof in the middle instead?
I think we got to pay for that now. Like, there's a whole thing.
No.
What?
Still,
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
a year later, I still want to say wild mage. So,
No, I mean, just respect at this point. Just change.
You wouldn't be
just change.
wrong. I mean,
yeah.
And of course, Jasper.
Hello, I'm Jasper. I play Petrichor Mulch, the Venali druid.
Guys, welcome to the Deadwood. Today, we are going to be traveling through this dark, foreboding place together. And hopefully, your luck turns around just a little bit. Let's pick up like a half hour or so after all the Mishigas with the Grend. You guys probably plow into here just to make sure you're away from that bird, make sure you're away from the orcs, make sure you're safe. But the problem is eventually night falls and it starts getting dark, foggy. It's a very alive forest. You can hear things in every direction. Little skitters, little jumps, little shaking of shrubberies and bushes and stuff like that. I think the best thing for us to do to really get started here is to ask you, are you doing a short rest of any kind? Are you trying to catch your breath, trying to heal up, or are you just plowing through? Like, just get out of here.
Oof.
Can we just take a moment to be like, wow, that was awesome?
Yeah, what the felt like the scene from Home Alone where he's about to go make his traps, about to get his traps ready, and they're playing like the Christmas music, the church music, and then it just goes fucking and it gets all crazy. Felt like that. Same excitement.
Can we lay some traps?
Yeah, sure.
For the ghost burglars?
Yeah.
The ghost.
Question is, how deep are we going here? I think Kanan is going to lead this charge, obviously, but how deep are we going in right now? Are we trying to skirt towards the, so that we can see through the trees to the wider field, or are we just going in so that we get as far away from anybody seeing us as possible?
I think that was the idea, was to try and skirt the interior edge, as it were, of the Deadwood. But the problem with that, and I'm just going to say this as a player, not as Kanan, problem was that is the minute you set foot in the Deadwood, it's too late. It's already too late. Like, we can say, hey, yeah, let's try to skirt on the edge. But Deadwood can basically say, no.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
I'm just telling you. The idea is, yes, we should skirt on the interior edge. Yeah. That was the initial idea. But I think also we got forced a little deeper because the Grand was not like he didn't say, oh, I'm going to stop at the edge. Like, he was trying to get us, or it was trying to get us when we were already like on the edge of the forest. So we're probably, like Jason said, 30 minutes deep into the woods at some point.
I thought we just, it got distracted as soon as we got in.
It's one of those things that, so it comes from that forest. So it's one of those things where if the trees get too thick, it's going to stop, but it'll leave and then kind of circle. So if you guys are in the thick of it, it's like, well, screw it. I'm going to go grab an orc or something, like something, just floating around by itself.
Looking at the map too, I'm assuming that we do have access to a map as our characters. I'm sure we do.
Any adventurer should have a map, unless you guys have. There's some weird circumstance. I assume everyone has a map.
Yeah. So with that in mind, if you look at Dawnhurst...
We've also used the map multiple times.
Okay,
yes.
I forgot. But looking at Dawnhurst, it's almost like a freeway exit outside of the Deadwood, if you look at it. Like, if we survive, we can just pop out and be right there.
Mm-hmm.
But
we have to go in a straight line.
Which
the Deadwood.
Yeah, not possible. That's not real. But I guess that's the idea. I guess Kanan would think that would be the idea, right? Is we use the Deadwood as cover, even though it's probably he was adamantly against it. I think we were forced into it by the Grand. That would be my main idea.
Does anybody here know? Would anybody here know much about the Deadwood, sort of intuitively?
I think we rolled for this last time, and Tamika was the one who knew some of it, and it was just, the breakdown was, ghost, it's never, ever, ever go there. It's bad.
Right.
Everything wants to kill you.
And now we're here.
All right. Well, you said it's getting towards dusk.
It's basically night. Like, you got moonlight streaking through the trees. You can feel it starting at your feet, but there's a cool mist. Like, it's almost cold, but not quite. Like, if you splash around in like ankle deep water, like little streams and stuff like that are there. Like, there's a lot of stuff that makes noise underneath your feet. So just making your way through, it's like, oh, watch out for that. Watch out, step on that rock, that type of thing as you're traveling.
How's Terry doing?
I mean, he's doing about as well as any of you. Like, he, like the bird thing was terrifying. The Grand is still like, the bird thing is diminutive. Like, it's a thing that could have carried you away. But after you guys make your way into this forest, like, it's been 20, 30 minutes. Now it's like I think there's this eerie like silence between the groups. Like, okay, what's the plan? Because we're here now. If we go north, there's orcs roaming around with wargs and stuff. If we go south, we're deeper into the forest, but maybe we'll get to the road eventually. But like, what do we do?
I guess Kanan would try and break the silence of the group as it is night. He'll look around, and as mentioned before, the mist and the water is kind of like it's Alex, the player, is like, that sounds very uncomfortable. Sounds like a nasty hike. And I'm trying to reflect that here because Kanan, he's a city guy. He's a city boy. He's not a big wilderness adventurer or outdoorsman. So he'll kind of look around and look to the group and say, I guess we should take a rest. And he'll kind of look to Tamika to like see how she's feeling, because he in his mind assumes she's small, therefore can't put up with the hike. But in reality, he's like, I'm looking for reassurance because I don't want to walk in this mud right now.
I mean, yeah, look, this sucks. We should rest. I don't like it here. I never wanted to come here. My dad always told me to avoid this. Why are we here? Oh God.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's just we didn't really have a lot of options. It's either get eaten by a big monstrosity. That's the largest thing with wings I've ever seen in my life. Get killed by orcs, or potentially get killed by orcs, or walk in a forest with ghosts.
And other things that want to kill us. Oh, not helpful. Not helpful.
That's fine. No, that's fine. We gotta be real. We have to be realistic about this. I think we take a rest right now, but ideally, I think we move through the forest east. I think we try and reach Donhurst using the forest as cover from that bird or the monster. And you look at runes. You might get a chance to see ghosts.
He's going to give you a thumbs up.
I'll look at Petra. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Also, he's been staying by Tamika this whole time because he's really freaked out about the bird thing. So,
understandably,
yeah.
It's not that cold out, but like that thing after adrenaline is pumping and stuff like that. And you have a chance to calm down. And it's after dusk, and there's this cool mist and everything. You can kind of feel that cold run up your spine, like it's like a tenseness, like you're just like your body's just kind of like a ball of energy, and it's just like laying down. It'll probably be like, oh, and you conk out because it is like once you have a chance to like your body understands, it's like, yeah, we're not going to die right now, like let's just relax.
We'll look to Petrichor. I mean, I know there's no such thing as a safe place here, but do you think you can help us find somewhere that's safe enough to rest for the night?
That's exactly what I was thinking, boss. So he's gonna start searching around using his, I mean, he's from a swamp. This is not a swamp, but it's closer than not a swamp. It's not a field. So maybe if he could try to find a pretty good place for them to kind of hole up a little bit, something that doesn't feel too out in the open, but also not too put them in a corner either. And I think he would motion to both Runes and to Terry to help grab all the packs and kind of put everything around and make some comfort a little bit, as much of a haunted living room as possible.
Nice.
That's exactly what this is. This is the family in the haunted house, afraid to sleep in their own rooms.
Oh.
And as he does, he's going to, if everybody's going to help him out, just kind of, he's thinking this is not because he needed a lot of help to do it, but he's trying to get people's minds off of the context that they're in. This is good. If you've got a job, you've got, your mind's in a good place. So he's going to say, he's going to as Terry's doing whatever he's doing, he's going to stop him for a second. He's going to put his hand on his shoulder. He's going to tap on Runes. He's going to look at them both and say, what we say is, you attend to your mushrooms and all other things follow. That means if you tackle the small things, the big things are going to take care of themselves. That's what we got to do right now. And he's going to look at Runes and say, I don't know, but you seem pretty interested. Maybe you want first watch.
He'll nod.
I think Terry's going to kind of like at this point just kind of wise ass mumble under his breath. It's like, well, what's small thing we have to take care of to get rid of giant fucking birds? Like just like it's been a week. It's like fucking I'm done with this. Now if I see a ghost, I'm out. I'm done. I'm officially like I quit.
Perfectly valid response, Terry. I think he's earned it. He's more than allowed to run away if he sees a ghost.
Yeah.
Terry, I told you before. I told you once, and we'll tell you again. I know right where you are. I said this to you, and I mean it. In my language, where I come from, the word for mistake is the same word for experience. No difference. That's where we are. And I guess that means that the same word for experience is for mistake, too. But the point being, it all kind of blends a little bit. Here we are. We'll be all right.
He kind of gives you a smile as it, like I imagine it's clearing a patch of ground up. It's like, hey, this is away from, like, we're near enough to a stream that we can get water, but we're not going to be sleeping in filth. Like, and then it's like, okay, let's clear all the rocks out so we can like put our bags down and just, that usual let's settle down for the night type of thing. Are you guys setting a fire? I need to ask.
Oh boy, I was thinking about this like literally all week. I feel like we kind of.
What is it? Is it cold?
So here's the thing. I need to say this, and I don't usually enforce this, but like D&D.
We're about to get some exhaustion system bullshit.
Yeah.
You mean consequences for your actions? Yeah, you're about to get some of that.
Actions.
There are actions. Like
running
you're
in terror
deciding.
is not a choice.
That's a lot of action. You just like, let's. Here's the thing. D&D assumes you're doing a lot of things, right? It assumes you're eating rations, and I don't check in on that kind of thing. But like, obviously, if I ask you, and there's no consequences, every time you're going to go, yeah, we're not lighting a fucking campfire. But it's assuming that you're keeping your body temperature at a certain thing. And if it's cool and misty and like it's like it's not going to be a great night's sleep if we do that.
No.
Guys, I don't think we should light a fire here because then things can find us. So how about we just have a cuddle pile?
Kanan is confused. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
And okay, just for a little backstory, Tamika's like one of 7, so just like cuddling is part of her daily routine. You've seen it with Runes too. Like, it's just something she does. She's very she's touchy-feely. Just like huddled together for warmth while sleeping.
I just rolled for Terry to see if he would know anything about that, and I got a crit 1, so he's gonna be. You mean like an orgy? Like
what?
No, wait, I need to roll something real quick.
Kanan doesn't have siblings, so he doesn't understand. He's like
6.
I don't get it.
Runes is gonna like give him a tap on the back of his head, like stop it.
I like that Terry's more lost to like it's like I want to stay warm too, but like how long can we keep that up? Like
how much stamina do you still have, Tamika? It's like I'm tired.
No, of course not. I just mean like we all sleep very close together, like body heat.
Oh.
As she's talking, Runes is going to be putting the packs a little bit closer together to kind of make like a little round, like cuddle pile.
I'll bet you anything dog probably went right into it and just was like, I'm out.
Oh, dog's perfect for a cuddle pile. Yeah. That is the structure you want at the bottom of your cuddle pile.
I guarantee you she laid horizontally across all the packs. Like somehow.
Yes.
All right, great. Yeah, all right.
It's just Kanan's like, oh,
Move
wait.
it.
Damn it.
Come on now. Move it. Move. There's a lot of that going on for a few minutes.
Yeah. And it would be like kind of like slightly rolling over. Like how little movement can I get away with before this is fine?
Leave it.
What if I rolled back to where I was? Does that still count?
Yeah, I think Kanan's gonna look at this and he'll say, I mean, we do sleep already close together, but you can see he's like a little apprehensive. Like, I guess it's okay.
It's our best bet. That's our best bet. Let's go.
You see, he's like clutching his sides. Like, it's very clear he's uncomfortable with the proposition. But he's like, it's either this or we let it fire and die. Something eats us, right? So he's like, sits down next to dog, looks at dog.
Dog will allow you to rub her belly. Like
Oh,
dog.
nice.
So at night, much like Luna, she would position herself across as many sleeping surfaces as possible, making sure you can't get into them without moving her, and then she'll give you the eyes, which is like, how could you? But she'll graciously roll over, and it's like, okay, well, I'll allow you to rub my belly for an hour or two. Like, let's go.
For an hour or two.
What an honor.
Yeah. I saw the question, is dog scared? Dog's fine. Like after the
Good.
bird,
I'm glad.
it's fine.
I'm so glad.
Like
Good.
like
I'm
dog's
glad
just been
dog's
like
okay.
sniffing stuff, like, you know what I mean?
Dogs
Just
are just
constantly.
It's like ghosts. In horror movies,
They always
don't
know.
like ghosts.
They always know.
and then they die. And that's all
And
that
here's
happens
the
with
thing.
dogs.
Like, you guys are assuming ghosts. Like, you jumped right to ghosts. Here's the thing, no one's ever run into ghosts on the show. In the show.
In the
in
Deadwood,
here.
okay.
Not
Wasn't
in here.
Jackie a ghost?
No.
Has there been ghosts on the show? Of course there's been ghosts on the show. But yeah, no, the track rate. Okay, percentages per episode, very low per capita.
Yeah.
Very low.
Way
Like,
more
I'd say
kobolds.
Serial killers
Yeah.
and racists are higher percentages, I think, so far.
Way more serial killers, just like in real life. Like it's, it's very few ghosts, lots of serial killers and rapists, though.
Could we
Racists,
switch that?
not rapists.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
I mean, fuck. Anyway, Runes is going to throw a blanket over Kanan, like tucking him in a little bit. Like, good, you're doing it. You're all doing it. You're all going to sleep. And he's
Thanks,
gonna,
friends.
Does he tuck him in a little bit?
Yep. Just
When he does that, he's like, oh, you don't have to. Oh, okay.
tuck, tuck, tuck.
All right. Thanks, friends.
And
So
whoever is next to Tamika, she's just gonna like curl up right next to him.
Aw.
Yeah, what's our sleeping order?
Yeah, what's...
I have dog on one side of me,
Right.
and then I don't know whoever's on the
Okay.
other side.
All right. Petrichor, where are you?
I'm next to dog.
Okay, so you're on the other side of dog, one would imagine.
Yep.
Tamika?
Oh, only
Now
because
you have
Kanan.
to choose between your two friends
Yes,
because
I do.
you literally put each other on top, like on opposite
Opposite
sides.
ends, yeah.
Yep.
Only because Kanan seems the most uncomfortable. Tamika's gonna take that as okay. Let me get right in here. Like,
Perfect.
And as she's doing it, he's just like, this is opposite.
You're gonna be so
opposite.
warm.
There's like fur.
Okay,
he
where's
can-
Terry?
He sees the fur on his like blanket. Yeah.
This is not this is the least of Terry's problems. He does not care. This
Right,
is
but where
fine.
is Terry? I need to know.
He
for the
probably. Here's the thing. Well, okay, stop that. Firstly, stop.
No,
Do you want to sit and read them?
no.
Well, then stop it.
I'm gonna sit and
Don't-
write them, Jason.
Don't do the Sherlock thing and bait like people. Don't do that because
No.
I think he would probably snuggle in next to Tamika on that end, only because he's sure Petrichor will just keep spinning homestyle wisdom, and he just doesn't want to hear that tonight.
No more
Because
chatter.
just like when we moved to the East Coast and I complain about something, I have L or Bree, it's like, well, things are getting better. Shut up. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't want to hear that when I'm complaining. I want to be dour just for a minute. So it's like, well, you know, they say a mushroom in the hand is worth two. Shut up. Like, just,
Can I really quick? You know, back in the Silver Glade, my people had a question. Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Oh no! Don't do this here. Why are you bringing this here?
Thank you. I'm glad one person got that.
I have no idea what's happening.
Girlfriend asks you if you'll still love her if she's a worm at 2 a.m.
It turns into this. It becomes this fucking this self-destruct.
Like the main questions that you get asked right before bed.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I know that. I've never gotten. It's not the worm one. But
I'm surprised you haven't gotten the worm one from Al, because that seems like one she'd do.
I've got other ones.
No, it's I mean, it's like, oh, are you happy that we got together? It's like, what? It's 3. Shut up. Like, yeah, like I'm still here. Like,
I'm literally spooning you right now. Like, what else do you want from me?
Everything's fine. Do you want me to take your skin? Like, we're close enough. Like, it's cool.
Like, escalation.
Well, I don't.
Buffalo Bill shit.
I understand your frustration.
Preventative maintenance. I don't know what else.
It's a good word for it.
Anyway, can I get a wisdom saving throw from everyone, please?
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm asking for a wisdom saving throw
because we're sleeping in the fucking cursed woods. Which one's a save?
And how do I do it?
You just click on the word wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it'll pop up. 20 bitches. So wise. 2.
Well, Tamika, we are gonna. Our brains are gonna rot petrichor.
Well, they're all asleep.
All of our brains are gonna just turn to mush.
All right, we got.
I think I'm being pretty wise not sleeping
so
right now.
I got a 6 total.
Yeah.
This is for Terry.
Terry!
Oh,
Let's go, Terry. Welcome to the club, Terry.
Yeah.
Right, so we're 6 and below for everybody but Runes.
Yeah, Runes got a
So
20.
reading it out, it's Runes kicks things off with a 20. 6, 2, 6, 4.
Runes is on watch, so maybe there's something to do with that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let me check Dog.
Oh no.
Dog's gonna roll better than all of you.
Dog is too deep in
21.
Yeah. 18. Dog's fine. Dog's fine.
Love you, Dog.
It goes in terms of wiseness, Runes, then Dog, and then it's the guy who can't speak, the dog, the rest.
Tracks.
Yep.
Hours are gonna go by, and like you hear the hooting of owls and that gentle, like it's close enough that you could still hear that stream. So it's gentle. It's kind of nice. Like it's a nice YouTube playlist, 10 hours of blah 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 type of thing.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. And Kanan's gonna hear this sound. It's kind of repetitive and just sporadic enough that it's not blending in with everything else. When you're out in nature, it like there's a whole bunch of different sounds, but they kind of blend together and work in tandem somehow. Like there's a natural rhythm to it all. This isn't like that. It's like someone's playing the spoons or something. Like it's kind of a weird, like almost like a maraca-y type. It's like just kind of a like someone's grinding pepper or something. It's a weird and can I get a perception check from just Runes or just Kanan, please?
Me? I'm not even awake.
No.
I guess I am. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
where was that a minute ago?
Not where it needs to be.
19, where you're going to hear all this. So I think it's one of those things where you're right in the middle of like REM sleep. So like you're kind of, like you hear it the first few times, it's like, like you just kind of like, just whatever, shut up. And then like you kind of open an eye and you're looking around. It's like, is that dog? What's happening? Like, did that? And you just can't quite you can't place it. And you're going to look around and you're going to see everybody asleep here. Even Runes is kind of dozing like next to the tree.
Betrayal.
Here.
I feel like you just took away some of my character.
Shut up.
Free will.
Shut up. So you're again that kind of grindy kind of that noise is getting louder. You're noticing that, and you're catching a direction at this point. Like you're like, okay, and like you're over by these trees, and you're gonna see something kind of start to creep around the tree, and it just looks like one hand kind of wrapping around. But as it's wrapping around, like you're noticing there's a hell of a lot of skin missing from the tips of the fingers, and you're hearing it like every digit is independently like wrapping around, and you're gonna see like a head start to poke out from the side, and there is mostly a mixture of skull, patchy scalp, and like little bits of hair, and most of this face is gone. And 19, that's a good perception. As it leans out, first of all, it's like, holy shit, that type of thing. But you're going to see two more. Fuck. Like in different places. Here's the fucking weird part. They're all kind of dressed like spellcasters, like very light armor and stuff. And though it takes a few minutes because they have rotted, like for the most part, when you do get to see this half of some of them, or like they're gonna look familiar.
Oh no.
Oh no, Kanan! That's why Kanan! Oh no!
So he's gonna look at it and he's gonna grab Dog and Tamika and like touch them, like, hey, get up. Like his first instinct, get everybody up. So he's gonna like, hey, wake up, and he'll shake them. And Tamika, Dog's right there. Dog's a little like just, yeah. But, Tamika,
unspeakable horrors? I'm tired.
Petrichor, Tamika, Dog, Terry. The only one who's not getting up is Runes.
Fuck.
I get it.
It's because I rolled well? Am I getting punished?
I think
just relax.
Yeah, Kanan's gonna try and stand up and throw the blade. Like, he realizes he got tucked in too good. He's like, God damn it, Rinse. And you try and throw the blanket off of him. It's like stuck to his leg at a certain point. He's like, ah. And he gets up and he's like, get up. And he's like screaming at this point, like, get up, wake up. It's not good. And he's gonna, I don't know, like try channeling one of his abilities, or for flavor, try beginning to channel like it's a standard Eldritch Blast or something, just in one hand, and then point to where the first one that he sees is, the first undead mage.
And as you guys are like getting up and everything, like these things are like that, they're not worried about stealth anymore, right? They're kind of like they were already low. Like when they're peeking out, they weren't at standing height, and they're gonna start to like fall out from where they were, and they're gonna they kind of tumble into these little piles of leaves and stuff like that, and they're gonna start crawling. Like they're almost standing, but like they're having a hard time of it. And as you start to channel magic, like you can feel the start of that, and then it's going to peter out, like it's going to stop. And these things are going to start to close in. Like I'd say they're like 10 feet away, tops.
Oh no, it's just that it's a mace. He just pulls the mace that he barely uses, pulls it off of his side, and he looks to the sky for a second, thinking in his head like, what? I thought we were cool. Thinking to his patron, like, what the hell is this? And then he's going to look at Petrichor, Tamika. He's like, one of you needs to wake up runes. And he'll break the rule where he always said he's not going to get in the front. He's going to take a step forward and try and catch one of these things or prepare to stop one of these things as the party goes to wake up runes.
Petrichor would leap over and just basically, come on, big guy, come on. And push.
Can I get a perception check from runes, please?
Sure can. One moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 21.
Whoa.
Lovely. Let's come back to that. So now I'm doing it despite you.
I know.
Don't question me. No.
But I'm the one who does that the most.
Then we'll all learn a lesson tonight.
No, don't do this.
Try as you might, like shaking runes. It's like almost like they're gonna like slump over and fall. Like they're breathing, they're fine, but like they're not responsive. They're not getting up. And let's see. Tamika, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 15.
Oh, nice.
One of these things is going to come up from behind, and just as it, like, they're making a lot of noise, so it's like crunching leaves and stuff underneath it, you're going to like dodge and get out of the way, and it's going to fall. And it's kind of flat on its face, and it's like getting up, but it's very clumsy. And its head is going to whip around and look back up at you as it twists completely owl-like.
Oh god.
And there's like little patches of flappy skin that are still attached to this thing, and it is just mouth agape. Like it
Tamika's gonna scream. I won't scream it into the mic, but runes, I need you.
Jason.
And then
yes.
Try to cast something. Try to cast acid splash at it.
Anytime anyone tries to cast a spell, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be that like you're feeling, come on, and it's just going to peter out. Like it's this helpless, like it's like, come on, like you're making me look bad.
You know who
like,
doesn't need a spell? A barbarian.
Dog doesn't need a spell.
Yes.
Yeah, dogs. Yeah.
Petrichor. Oh, go. Sorry.
I was going to say, I figured that was going to happen, but Tamika's first instinct would be magic. Like,
of course.
And I think seeing that start, Petrichor's probably going to try to do the same thing, and he would try to cast like his acid arrow, and just seeing what you're doing the same thing, and probably have the same reaction. And he's just going to yell, "We're on our own, boss."
Oh, that's good. That's great. And then he's going to have the mace in one hand and wind up and try and smack this thing that's coming close to him. I mean, you said that it looks familiar, but at this point, he's not concerned with that. But I would imagine whatever happens mechanically for the swing, before it goes through, he's going to probably get a better look at whoever this undead thing in front of him is.
It, like the entire time, like you could tell kind of their main focus is you. Like of the few of them that are closing in, you could definitely tell like a couple of them are focusing you, like specifically. So it's reaching out, and you can like it's still making that gasping zombie like that. But God, you swear that it asks why as it's trying to grab you. Like you can swear, like it's almost like this pleading, equally helpless thing, like it's trying to like grab you. And yeah, so it is, you're going to be able to whack it and it'll probably fall down, but there's that constant, like, it is coming back. Terry's whacking, Dog is grabbing one of the arms off the thing and will yank an appendage off, and then the arm will independently grapple Dog. That like Dog's just trying to like run around and get it off, like that yiping, scared, not hurt, but like, that shouldn't happen, get off me, that type of thing. Oh my God.
I keep hitting the ones on the ground. I'm just like, ow, like just screaming at it. What are you? When I think it's done, I'm gonna look to the other ones that are nearby, and now Kanan is concerned about like, what the hell? What are these things? Because he just saw the arm get ripped off of one, and it's still moving around.
There's gonna be a lot of noises, like distressed whimpering. And Runes is going to pick up on that and kind of casually look over to like everybody sleeping, and they're having a fit. Like it's like everybody's having the worst fucking nightmare at once, and they are flipping the fuck out, even Dog.
Oh
no.
Can I get an Arcana check from you, please?
Oh no.
That's great. There's no modifier. And I rolled a 4.
It's almost an 18. That's a 4.
See, the magic ones are all asleep, and the melee one's awake. That's a problem, given
I couldn't write it better. This is amazing.
This is infuriating. Also, I don't get to see the spooky googly goos. That makes me sad.
You don't get to see what you want to see.
It's so great.
Fuck you.
I didn't. It's wonderful.
You did, though. You did. That's what hurts.
So this is this is inopportune, let's say. Runes is going to be able to like obviously see everyone's distress, probably get up, and it's like, what the fuck, like that type of thing. And just there's kind of a feeling, not just that everybody is kind of like, obviously in distress, but there's kind of a feeling in the air that you're kind of being watched. Like you're like, okay, that's not good. Mm-hmm. Can I get one more perception check from you, please?
Oh,
a crit 1. Try as you might, looking around, like trying to, like, it's like, okay, what the fuck is happening? Like, there's got to be a reason for this. Like, there's got to be a source for this. Like, there's got to be, like, why? You aren't finding anything. Meanwhile, in this shared collective nightmare vision that's happening, like, this just keeps getting worse and worse. As you beat these things down, they're going to split and divide and reproduce. And eventually there's 6, 8, 10, like they just keep grabbing. So as you're beating one off, one is grabbing your shoulder and arm and restraining you. And eventually, like, they're just going to be like piling on top of you, and like 2 or 3 are gonna, like, you're ripping away, and like, Runes.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna hear something at the peak of this, and it's almost this pleasured murmur, like kind of a slurpy kind of thing, and like you're like, what the, and it's kind of echoey because it's like, okay, where did that come from? And near one of the trees, like the fire's going to be, the campfire's up, and you're gonna see something shiny, and it's a tongue. Like a big, thick, beefy tongue, almost like a cow tongue, kind of like lazily wrapping around the side of the tree, and the reflection from the saliva is catching like this light.
Gross.
Thank you.
Okay. So he's trying to wake up Tamika the most. Like, he's trying to get everyone up, but like he's at this point probably like holding Tamika and shaking her and trying to get her to wake up. And when that doesn't work and he sees the tongue, How far away is it, did you say?
It's probably like, I don't know, like 8 to 10 feet away. It's pretty close to the campsite, like close enough that the firelight's reflecting on it.
We didn't start a fire, we did a cuddle pile.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we did cuddle
Moonlight then.
Moonlight.
Fine.
It's wet, it's gross, whatever.
You can see.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the fact of how nasty it is, but
Yeah, the point is,
Yeah.
that's the point.
Isn't it?
Okay,
point is
one
slurp.
second. Okay, he's going to go after the tongue. So
Okay. That's what a 15 means.
That's there were 2 paths.
15 means
You don't want to know 14. Oy. Good. Not good.
What is he like? He has the bow staff, but that's not really. Oh, cool! I have scimitars. Good. All right. So that's. Oh, and javelins. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. That's probably the best.
Just going like 4 different weapons. Like those are coming at
The
Just
quarterstaff's not
things
gonna do
over.
a lot against a tongue, really. So I need a sharp thing.
A big black ball with the bomb. It's like.
Oh yeah.
Just thinking of all the things you're pulling out of the bag. Sorry.
So yeah, I'd like to throw a javelin at the tongue, please. Thank you.
Roll an attack.
All right.
excuse me.
Yeah.
4?
I was going to say it's going to be tough to hit like a tongue. It's a beefy tongue for a tongue, but it's still like a very small object, but a 24 will do it. So you're going to huck this thing, and it'll stick right in the side of the tree. So, like, blah, 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 and it's going to catch this tongue. And instantly, you're going to hear this horrifying shriek, kind of a like that like a wild, like, and there's going to be limbs and appendages flailing, like these bright white, kind of pale, like it's clawing at the tree to try and get around now, but the tongue is staked, so it's so there is something attached to the tongue, obviously. But the worst part is you're going to see more limbs creeping around this big thick tree, and these guys are not staked down, and you're going to see these eyes kind of like peer out of the darkness of these elongated jaws and tongues, and they're like very low to the ground, almost spider-like, and they are tracking runes and just kind of they're kind of like coming in, and you're going to see one with this exposed skull cap, so its brain is open and it is just pulsing, and as it gets closer, you can see that the group is writhing more and more, like it is clearly causing their distress, and the others are feeding off of that.
Wow,
Okay.
These are gross.
Yeah.
These are absolutely gross.
How many of them are there? Like, there's the big
4
one
in
with
total.
4 total. One's pinned
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and one's gross.
Well, they're all gross.
Gross, but one's grossest.
One's the lead gross.
One's the lead gross. Okay. And he has like big, soft, squishy brain. Cap.
Yeah. He's got kind of it kind of looks like the leader from Marvel Comics. Big fucking and it's gonna get to a point. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everybody on the ground, please?
Okay.
16 for me.
Got a 16, a 12,
Damn it,
a
7.
7 from Tamika. Geez, let's do Terry and Dog. Terry and
no.
Dog.
Oh no, dog!
Dog.
Terry
Dog
first.
nightmares are the worst nightmares.
Oh, almost a 20, but we get an 8 instead. Total of 9.
9.
And then Dog. Dog?
I'm sorry.
Come on,
Let's
dog,
do
wake up.
this.
Dog is hardy. Dog is
Oh, dog!
Oh my god. So everybody, okay. Jesus. Kanan and Petrichor are gonna wake up with a start. And like eyes snap open. It's like that you didn't realize how heavy your chest is heaving, your heart's pounding, and you're going to like look up and see these like different creatures, but like still creatures. And like you're gonna hear that shriek, and it's gonna like, oh Jesus God. Everybody who failed the check is going to take damage, but still wake up. This thing getting close to you, there's a reason it was that far back, which is like, okay, I want to distress them and we could feed off that. But if I get too close, they're too distressed and their hearts might stop. And we can't feed off that.
But then they pin your tongue down.
Yeah. You guys are going to take 4d4 damage.
That's not
Dog
good.
and I?
Yeah.
9 damage.
Dog's out.
No, wait. Terry, Dog, and Tamika are all taking 9 damage.
Okay, I'll take care of mine.
When we leveled up Dog, what did she get? What was her first increase?
She's got 13 hit points now.
Okay, good.
So, you know.
Now would be a good time for some Bullet Bourbon pre-made cocktails available at your local grocery store.
These are Therian ghasts. They're yeah. I found ghasts not as horrifying as they could be.
So did you therified them?
Yeah, because they don't have the dream stuff. That's not them, and they don't have exposed brains. That's not them either.
No.
How big are their tongues?
Huge. Look at the pictures.
Big.
Yeah.
Look at the pictures. The pictures.
Oh, yeah, no, I meant normally. How big are their tongues?
Oh,
like how
same.
big did you... Okay.
Oh, they're the same. Like
Yeah,
I kept that. Like, you know.
Good. That's
length,
important.
It was good.
Yeah. Good.
That's cool, man.
Your wife would never forgive you if you took those away.
Yeah. She doesn't do good though. She doesn't listen to the show. It's fine.
Oh.
I know how you feel, man. Sam don't watch my streams, and I'm like, all I need you to do is just log in and put it in the background. She's like, but I'm reading.
Wait, that's the easiest time to do the thing.
Yeah.
Much worse. If she'd been like, I'm sleeping or I'm playing a game, like
varies.
there's so many other things.
It varies with Sam. She can be reading, she could be sleeping, she could be pretending to read and then fall asleep. You know, any one of those combinations. Because she gets.
I like
she's
that it couldn't be that she reads until she falls asleep. It's like no, she pretends to read. Like,
well, because one time
upside down.
She got mad. No, it's all on her phone. Like she'll read like the "Am I the Asshole" Reddit page. She reads fanfics. I bought her a fucking Kindle Nook back when I had the good job, and I was like, "You have a year's worth of the subscription service to get whatever books you want." She used it twice, 2 times, and I'm like, "Oh my god." But you know, I'm just like, whatever you want to read is fine. If you're reading something that's good, that's still good. But one time,
relatable. This is relatable AF.
She was like
subscribed to this.
And she was like on the couch, and I thought she was reading because she had her phone up. No, she fell asleep in a position somehow that her phone was staying up on her face. And I took it. I was trying to be nice. I took it from her and I put it on the table. And she's like, "I was reading that," and I was like, "Okay."
Your wife and Elle are very similar, honestly.
Yeah, like it's like,
that's 1,000% something Elle would do. I was reading that like 1,000%.
Okay. Elle likes to fall asleep with the TV on. I can't sleep with the TV on because like there's stuff going on. I can't, so like, especially if I get done at like midnight, it's like, well, I'm going to unwind anyway for a while, but like 2:00, it's like, okay, I'm going to get ready and shut this off. She's been snoring for an hour. I turn it off and then her fucking like like she wakes up and it's like, hey, I was watching. It's like, oh yeah, what was it? It's like, yeah, what was on? Fuck you. Like just like that sleepy, like I don't want to answer. Like it's just holy shit.
Yeah.
So everybody out there, we're dealing with Therian ghasts. Can I get an initiative roll from everybody, baby? Let's kick this off.
Okay.
Ooh, good rolls. Some good rolls.
Mine wasn't good.
Oh my god. I have plus 11 and I still rolled a 12.
Oh, that's your... Oh, God.
Wow.
These ghasts are going to all roll. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, they rolled terribly. That's great.
Yeah.
And I still go behind 3 of them.
That's fine. That's fine.
You got to hit
Wait,
one
which
already.
one's pinned down? Which one's pinned down?
Brian Gast. Is it Brian
No,
Gast?
not Brian.
No. Brian Gast is Pulsey.
That's
yeah, Brian Gast is-
right.
So it has to be 1, 2, or 3.
Kevin, David, or
it's,
Chad.
It's one. One is pinned. So one is
Juan? His name is Juan Gast? I like this.
His name is Juan Gast. Yeah.
Diverse cast of Gas. Wow. I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, they don't see color.
All right. So it's 3 Chad and it's 2 Kevin. Are we committing to this?
No, no, we're not. Stop it.
That's my headcanon.
Yeah, I don't care what
The
anyone
one with the
says.
exposed brain is not
Brian.
Brian. Stop.
Yes,
It's Brian Gast.
Brian Gast.
That's Brian Gast.
Petrichor, take your turn.
That's what you get for teasing me earlier.
No, you know what? Now the wall just got 10 feet higher. Braingast has 20 more hit points. There you go. All right, Petrichor, you are up.
All right, so please, I'm sorry about the table. You have to tell me how to do everything here, but I'm going to be immediately upon seeing all of this happening, catching my breath, figuring out, okay, that was a dream, but this is real. Okay, this feels real. And then the first thing is going to be back to spells, and he's going to cast Spike Growth. Which is going to try to make everything difficult terrain and cause some damage and that kind of thing. So, interestingly, though, it's going to be camouflage. So to them, they're not going to try to get around it. They're just going to keep trying to move through it. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a blah blah blah. Nope, no problem. That's it. It's a concentration spell. Don't think I have to really roll on anything. Pretty much done.
Okay,
I'll
sweet.
hit the button, though.
Yeah. That will affect Braingast and Gasts 1 and 2. 1 is pinned, so 1 doesn't really have a choice in any of this.
Great. And Petrichor, with that, he's going to say, I got him pinned down. And he's going to point at Gast 3. And he's going to say, take him out.
Kanan, you are up.
Okay, I don't know which one number 3 is. Oh, if I highlight it on the initiative tracker, it shows me.
Yeah.
Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, so he'll nod to Petrichor. Right, and he'll in his head be like, "What is fucking happening?" Like I just woke up. I think he'll put 1, 2, and 2 together, and he'll realize that the things he saw in his head were like friend zombie, like the undead versions of his friends who are 100% dead. And he'll look at the Gast up there, Gast number 3, and I'm gonna let's go with Eldritch Blast if I can. So to target him, it is Control left click.
Nope. Don't even
Shift
worry
left
about
click.
targeting.
Oh.
Don't even worry about targeting.
Don't worry. All right. I'm going to do a standard roll here first. Oh, but I get something special with Eldritch Blast because I am a warlock. Agonizing Blast? What'd it do? What'd it say?
I'm seeing that you guys aren't in enough combat. We're going to have to fix it. Like, we're going to have to really
I add my charisma modifier to the damage. Oh, okay. It's probably already doing that. It's already doing that. Cool. Okay.
So if you click on the icon for Eldritch Blast, it'll pop
I got
up in the
I
chat.
got all the little buttons for it.
There you go.
So here's standard roll or attack roll. Here we go. I don't get any bonuses, even though I watched our show on Saturday, because I have to admit that my service at the kid's birthday party was bad, so I couldn't watch the entirety of the show.
You're fine. Yeah, don't worry about that. You're fine. If it gets bad, like 15, that will hit the Gast.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Damage coming in. Normal hit. Ooh, 9 damage.
9 damage.
This is, what type of damage is it? I think it's force damage. Yeah, force damage. Mm-hmm. So Kanan, shaking it off, does the same thing he tried to do in his dream, and there's a part of him that's like, oh my god, please work. And it kicks off. Pow! It's number 3.
Okay.
And I think I'm good. I don't want to move. Yeah, I'm good there.
Okay. Tamika, you are up.
Okay, so Tamika's going to cough awake, and a little bit of blood is going to come out of her mouth because she took damage. And then Petrichor's gonna yell, "Go after that one!" And she's like, "Oh, okay," thinking she's still in the dream. Stand up and still instinctively go for her magic, even though it's in that dream. She couldn't, but that's her first instinct at all times. But now it's like she doesn't even know what's going on, so she's gonna use Chaos Bolt. So she's just gonna lift up her hands and hope something happens.
Just a blunderbuss of magic.
Magic.
And there's like it's like in a horror movie where the car just won't turn over. It's like like when you fire up that magic again. Same thing with Kanan. Like it just like boom. Same thing with Petrichor. Like it's like, oh my god, the engine turns over first time. You're like, yes. Like it's like, okay, woo. And
that's probably why it's Chaos Bolt. It's not anything like in particular. She doesn't even know if she could access it right now. So she's just like tapping into
so if I cast chaos. All the spells simultaneously.
Yes. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Something's got to work.
And because this is out of pure instinct and she's giving it all she has, it's going to be a second level.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. Attack. Normal.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's a 20.
20!
Not a crit, but a 20. So
30-20.
That will definitely hit.
Okay, so now I got to roll a d8 to see what type of magic. 2. Cold.
It's cold.
Okay, and damage. Normal.
Holy shit.
16 cold damage.
Damn.
That was to gas 3?
Yes.
Look at the calculations going on in his face.
So the recording stopped for just a second. It's like reconnected. I'm like, what? Like I just looked down. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Like it was just like a hiccup. Like just don't do that. But like, holy shit, that's so this thing's just been waylaid with 2 attacks, and it's got that low to the ground, like tongue kind of dragging in the mud a little bit, but like after it gets hit twice, it's like it reflexively, like it kind of curls up a bit, so it almost like a cat like raises up and becomes like a smaller target, and you can see it's getting ready to move forward quickly.
Okay. Last thing. After she casts that, she's gonna look over and see Runes is awake and just like step near him, like, "Oh, Runes, you're awake."
Ghast number 3. He's got the shit kicked out of him a little bit. Oh man, it is going to race forward here and get just kind of cuddle pile here with Dog, Petrichor, and Kanan.
Okay, but what order are they in?
And it is going to try and just rake at Kanan.
Always me.
You hit him.
I hate these things.
That's a 13?
That hits me because I am only 12 AC.
Damn it. Okay, what we're going to do...
Why is it so low? Hold on. Wait a minute.
You're a warlock.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. It tracks. Everything tracks.
Yeah, you're no Jadzia.
I don't think I'm wearing... I don't think I have any armor. No, I don't. Yeah, it's just my clothes.
You should have armor.
Wait.
You should have armor.
I don't.
That's...
Why don't you?
Oh, leather. Sorry, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I was about to say, this is a long time to go without...
No, my constitution is pretty good. That's HP. Never mind. Who cares? There's something...
We went on a journey.
I'm wrong. Something's wrong with me. But anyways.
You're fine. We'll double check everything. But I think that adds up. Anyway, so damage to Kanan. Oh, very low. Almost the minimum of 6. But here's the thing.
I know the
damage. Yeah, you know the thing. If the target is a creature other than an undead, it must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed for 1 minute.
It's a long time in D&D
It's a
time.
long ass time. That's 10 rounds, baby.
Petrichor, I really appreciate that spiky thing you did.
Hope it works.
That's good spiky.
Did I click the button for con, or is it the one in the chat that I click? I could do it for myself. Here, I'll just do it.
Yeah, you can click that. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you're fine. 17.
Nice.
You're better than
5
great.
for a little bit. I was like,
Oh no.
Geez. So gas number 1 is pinned. So let's do, you know what? Constitution saving throw. Let's do that. Normal. Ooh, damn. 15. It is going to rip. So the tongue is going to divide, and it's going to just be a split tongue. Now both are like very Cthulhian, kind of waving around in its mouth. So just like a spattering of blood, you know. But it is going to just trample all over this spike growth and move. How much damage is it per space?
2d4 for every 5 feet.
Damn. So 4d4 damage before
difficult terrain. Not that matters too much, but
well, it does actually.
Does that have their speed?
Yeah. So 5, 10, which is really 20. So it cannot get 2 runes and attack. It can only get 2 runes. So that's the end of its turn, and it's got to take 4d4 damage. That's good. And holy shit, 12 damage.
nice.
Woo!
okay, from now on, that's the spell we open up with, or any situation.
That is a good starting spell.
so
That is,
good.
Yeah, it is.
that is
It's great when they
sexy.
cluster together like that.
Yeah, and then runes come in and clean them up if it's something that's
Wait,
like.
wasn't that the one that was
minimal.
pinned by his tongue?
Yeah, he
Man, you
moved
don't
it
listen
out.
to me at
God, I'm
all.
stupid. I was even doing the tongue thing while you said it. I just forgot immediately.
All the questioning me at the beginning of the thing,
No.
man.
No, I'm a terrible friend. I'm working on it, but like, damn.
No, you're good.
Anyway,
I trust you with my life.
you should not. I don't trust me
yeah.
with my life.
Nah, you're good.
Gas number 2 is going to be able to get to runes, but it is going to take 2d4 damage for going through this stuff. 5 damage. So not bad at all. It's going to try and bite. Just straight up bite runes. So it's going to get a +2 because it's standing next to its friend. Ugh, that 12 ain't going to do it though, is it?
15.
Whoa, shit, for a barbarian, that's good. Yeah, that's the end of its turn. And that brings up runes.
Cool. All right. First, a question. The thing we discussed during the break. Standard action, reaction, bonus action.
I'd say standard.
Standard, okay. All right. Okay. Is there a distance issue? Like,
Who are you targeting?
what's my range?
You're targeting.
I'd like to target Mr. Brain, because he seems like the leader, but he's also the furthest away. So maybe I'll target the 2 closer ones if that's...
Here's the thing. I think the closer you are, the more potent it would be.
Okay, then these 2 fuckers.
And either way, we're dealing with a saving throw.
All right. Can I do it to both of them? Or do I have to pick one?
I would pick one.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Here's the ruling for this. And, you know,
I'm sorry
not
for
everyone
being
knows what you... Yeah, you're fine. So here's the ruling for this. Based on your innate abilities, it's either you target one or everybody adjacent to you. That's my ruling for it.
Okay. And I don't want to target Tamika. I could take a little action step away, but there's no fucking way Runes would try that. So Runes is going to lock eyes with gas number 1, which is the one that he pinned to the tongue. So he's got the weird thing happening. Yeah. And I almost want to just keep it as that. He's just going to glare, but he's going to yell at it. And I don't think I don't want to do the voice because the group isn't hearing it. it's just this ghast.
So mind screaming, basically.
Mind screaming.
Okay. So you're taking something that's already like just speaking to somebody like you can, but you're trying to make it as abrasive and harsh as possible, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do for that. Doing this, there has to be some kind of weird risk to it, right? And because these things are undead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have both of you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And whoever rolls lowest takes damage.
Okay. Do you want to go first or do I go first?
I can go first.
Okay.
They have a flat con mod and you're a barbarian. I don't think this is going to go well for them, so... Unless, of course, I roll a crit.
I quit. I quit. It's over. Oh, God.
Yay.
That's so crazy.
I
mean,
Elle's asking
Bree,
what's wrong.
Bree, you could roll a crit,
It's true.
Then we tie.
but you have a higher modifier.
Actually, all you got to do is roll a 16, 17, 18, or like the back half of like...
Don't make it sound easy. Fuck you.
Stop being supportive.
Wait, no, okay. I'm fine. I have attended quite a few live shows.
Oh,
Yes, but you did just get up and slam up door and scream. So like I'm gonna balance.
Oh, did you hear that? I went into the bathroom so no one would hear.
You know, it's not soundproof. I'm even wearing sound dampening headphones. I understand that. You understand Elle has no context for any of that, and she's just like, "What the fuck is happening?" So, here's I'll let you do it with advantage. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not looking.
Okay, well, we're gonna drop one of 17 is the tops. So here's the thing. This would have done way more damage to them than you. There's like a feedback type of thing. And it's to keep it from being like this big overpowered like panic button thing. So just 1d4 of damage would be the feedback from it, and 1 damage. So yeah. So yes.
And that was my standard action.
That was your standard action, yes.
So do I even have anything else I could do? Probably not, but...
Bonus, movement...
They all depend on taking the attack action first, which I didn't do because I decided to try this thing that I thought might be cool.
Still might be. Can't always work.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't this time. So...
Here's the thing. If it was like, if it was a guarantee, then there'd be no like,
Okay, I am going to use Step of the Wind. I'm going to use one of my key points to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action on my turn. And I'm just going to bam, so that I'm like better protecting the group.
Okay.
And that's all I'll do. Because that's all I have.
Did gas 2 come out of that spike growth with damage?
Yes.
I missed it. I apologize. I was eating my Indian food.
That's okay.
It's really good, everybody. It's real good food.
Oh, I'm glad.
I'm hungry. I need a dinner.
Sam just got home and brought me McDonald's.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Aww.
No,
Thanks, Sam.
beautiful.
You ought to eat that when it's hot, or it's not food anymore.
I'm going to eat it hot, yeah. When it's not my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone who's watching live.
This is brought to you by McDonald's.
Brought to you by McDonald's and Bull of Bourbon.
Brain gas, bringing up the rear. Oh my god. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Holy shit. Okay, it's going to use its entire movement to 4, 6, 8, 10, and take 10d4 to get out of here and not realize that it's just going to, ow.
Why is this? What the? Come on.
And that is a total of Jesus. That's a total of Jesus. If this kills it, I'm going to be so upset.
My favorite thing about this is it could have gone out the other way and taken way less damage.
It doesn't notice it.
Yeah, it's
He can't see it. He can't see
so
it.
it doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought
Trust
you
me.
could see it.
That's the wrinkle, right? If it's like, yeah, it's covered. Yeah, he's going to back up, but like he like it's in the thing. It's like, yeah, it's camouflage. It's like, well, shit. He's going to like, they're dumb. They're undead, right? Like, despite having a big old brain. That is the end of the round, everybody. I'm going to get ready and re-roll, and...
There's that plus 11.
I
forgot, and that's the first time I've ever enjoyed remembering.
I don't enjoy remembering because...
That's the first time I've ever been like, oh, good, I get to re-roll.
I'm at the fucking bottom. Wow. Started from the top, now we're here. Bottom of the goddamn initiative order.
There's your McDonald's time.
Yeah, all right.
That's
there you go, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
Mutant, have at it. Have it.
Yum,
I was going to say have it your way. That's the other one.
Nope,
yeah,
nope.
You're right. You're loving it. That's
their
what
way.
Da.
You'll have it our way.
Tamika, you're... What a reversal of fortune. You're up.
I know. I'm in a position I don't want to be either. Front and center. So should I could have a really boring turn or attack?
I'd say attack because I did a boring turn last time, but that's just me.
But then I'd be in front of this thing.
Fair. And you could just slip back.
Yeah, but I would take an action and that'd be my whole turn.
If it helps, I'm going to heal you guys. Somebody, whoever needs it, if possible.
Me. And dog.
And dog.
Yeah,
and Terry.
I was thinking Tamiko and dog. Terry didn't get to go last time, huh?
Yeah, no, I fucked up and forgot. I'm just saying they were groggy.
I wasn't trying to point it out for being mean, but I know running encounters with like more than 2 NPCs or like more than a handful of enemies is sometimes it's very fucking cumbersome.
I have no excuse. It was more.
I like the 5 seconds of silence that came before the question. That's what made it funny. Like, if you just asked, it would have just been like, oh yeah, no, I forgot. The 5 seconds of like, Terry didn't go last turn, huh?
It's okay. It's okay. I get it.
See, Terry was bleary-eyed from waking up, and that's like twice the danger it used to be. So
Bleary one-eyed.
Yeah, exactly. Tamika?
Okay, I think I have to... Tamika's still groggy, so I'm going to do the boring turn. I'm sorry. She's going to use her action to disengage. Just like scrambling back, because all of a sudden this thing's in front of her. Like it like does it like crawl and stuff, and like... Yeah, all of a sudden this like nightmare creature's in front of her. She's like, oh shit, and then just backs up. And... yeah, that's my turn. I know, boring.
I mean, look. You're not built for hand-to-hand combat up in your face.
Nope. My armor class is 11.
Gas number 1. Geez. So gas number 1, I guess, is going to claw this time. Bite didn't really do it, but let's claw. Let's claw runes. And a 17 does do it. Yeah, 17 does do it. 8 damage. It's nothing. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
So my Constitution saving is +4. So add 4 to this one die I'm rolling.
Okay,
17. You're fine.
That's a good one.
21.
Okay. Petrichor, you are up.
All right, so this is Gast 3, is that correct? That's next to me?
Yes.
All right. So he's going to say, God, I'm sure the stench is terrible. God, you stink. And he's got his chakram that he always, has sort of attached to his clothes, his belt. He's going to grab this thing like right in the middle and then slice. It's basically going to be like an axe. He's going to use his arm as an axe, just trying to slice this tongue, face, whatever he can off of this thing. So it's just going to be a quick, not a throwing. He's not range weaponing it, but it's just using it as a blade. And here we go.
Ooh, 18. So, let's do damage from this, and then I do got to bring some up because Jasper reminded me of something.
There we go. 7
damage. So you're right, they do stink. So much so that they have an ability called Stench. Anyone who starts their turn, meaning Tamika and Petrichor, I need a Constitution saving throw from both of you, and we're hoping for a 10 or you're poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, 4.
Almost a 20.
Okay, so Petrichor is going to get poisoned, but that's okay. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It actually kind of works because you already reacted to that. So, like, theater of the mind kind of paid off there.
Yep.
Yeah, you did it.
I'm all right with that.
All right.
It's all
so anyone who succeeds is immune to it for 24 hours. So that's great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, Tamika.
Anything else?
Honestly, no. I think that he's going to feel the burn of whatever's going on from that stench, and it's just going to keep him waylaid.
Okay.
It's not nearly as smooth as the burn from your what's it called? Bourbon stuff. I didn't do the joke before. I only heard it several times. I never said it.
Runes, it is your turn. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
You sure can. So that is going to be +4 to this. 22.
18, you're fine. So you're immune to that for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I don't have a nose. Fuck you. I'm still not sure if I breathe or not. Anyway.
You breathe
I'm a
from your
push him.
armpits. It's you gonna push him?
Yeah, can I push him? Because he's standing in front of his other guy, and I got this big quarterstaff, and it feels kind of obvious.
Okay.
Like I
to
want
what end?
Like hit him backwards. Like I'm attacking him. I'm doing it in that direction, so that he falls backwards into the other guy.
That's not going to do a lot of damage, just to let you know, because they're like, just roll an attack, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Instead of ordering off menu, like maybe just.
Yeah. Last time that didn't work very well. Okay, I'm able to roll normal. Like, fuck you!
Hey, there. Well, that's a 7.
It let me choose normal, so now I roll normal again. So we fixed
good.
that little. Let me check actually real quick. I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. No, I'm not. There we go.
Yay! Okay, you should go back to the way it was. You rolled better.
No, it was better before.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of the bad ones. That's fine. It's
All
okay.
So we found a tiny little glitch in the system that happens sometimes, maybe. Anyway, so I did attack, which means I can use a bonus action to do one of my other things because I'm a guy. Where's Flurry of Flows? Sorry,
I'm
relearning.
I don't think gender has anything to do with it. I think it's training. Like I don't get bonus actions in real life.
After you take the attack action on your turn, you could spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So 1.
21 will hit.
2.
10 will not.
Okay, we're going to do damage for one of them.
Okay. 4 damage.
I hate my life. Move on to the next person.
Gas number 3.
So that's 2 key points, everyone, for 4 damage. 5 if you count the one I did to myself.
Good turn.
Jisoo, this ghast would probably target the one who's hurt the most, which is Dog.
No.
But Dog didn't get a turn last time, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think that'd be fair. So we'll go after Petrichor instead. So a bite to Petrichor.
If Petrichor saw that ghast look over at Dog, he would scream, "Leave it to the ghast," and that's why the ghast would turn to him and then attack.
Crit, yeah. So that sadly is a critical. So a d6. We are rolling on the table.
Well.
There we go. All right. So we are rolling. That is a d20 and 4. Go for the eyes. In addition to standard critical hit damage, your target is blinded until the end of your next turn. The target rolls a Constitution save with a DC of 11. On a failure, lose 1 eye permanently.
Oof.
Oh, we can't be that party. We can't be a party where everyone's wearing an eye patch.
We
can't do it.
But that's not happening yet, right?
The target. Yeah, now. Yes.
Oh, Constitution saving?
Yeah. 11 or higher, baby. That's all we need.
11 or higher. You said with advantage, right?
No. Because you have 2 eyes? That's the...
I've got to try.
Holy shit!
There we go.
Woo, that was a 7, rolled over 17, baby.
Nice.
So you're fine. You are blinded until, let's see, until the end of this thing's next turn. All right. That is an issue. And this damage, obviously, is an issue.
D.
A lot of low rolls, though. 15.
All right.
Okay, so everybody's hurt, it sounds like, pretty much.
Yeah. Raingast is going to move right here.
Get the fuck away from me!
This thing's going to try and bite Runes.
I'm going to argue that thing was on the edge of a square. Just 1 2d4. Come on. Spike growth.
It was outside the thing. I'm
blind. I gotta try.
I think you've had too much bullet bourbon. Is the problem?
That's the thing. There's no such thing as too much bullet bourbon, Jason.
No, don't
it's
say.
It's just
don't
the right amount in a tiny container, available at your local grocery stores or liquor outlet stores.
Please drink responsibly. They're not even sponsoring us.
Yeah, don't.
The Surgeon General does have a issued an advisory.
Yeah, follow all the rules of your local municipality, state, and or.
We are going to try and bite Runes. 17.
Oh, that's
look at that
big bonus.
Almost max damage with 18.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. Terry's up. Okay. Terry's gonna move in 1 space. And now we got a big... I like that we keep coming back to the cuddle pile. Like that is the running theme. And Terry's gonna swing at this brain ghast because he draws obviously that did a lot of damage to Runes coming in, and 18 damage is quite a bit. So Jesus God, let's do a longsword here. Let's do it, right? with a +2 because he's standing next to allies, so that's cool. That swings both ways, right? Hi. 9 is gonna miss, sadly. Jesus, gas number 2.
Maybe Terry's not a paladin. Maybe he shouldn't be a paladin.
Look, he just woke up. So we're gonna roll on runes here with a bite and have advantage. Oh, double 19.
Which 19 would you like to choose to kill me with?
I think I'll go with the 19, like just the one. Almost minimum damage that time with 7. So we're
I think I'm down.
You had 0?
I think
no,
so.
you have
Let me
1.
check.
You have 1.
Holy fucking shit.
I got you.
One.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I can't believe I'm still standing.
Dog has to roll a Constitution saving throw. We're looking for 11 or higher, baby. Oh, dog. 14. Good. Dog is going to try and bite the shit out of this gas that
Good dog.
that blinded Petrichor here. So attack with a +2.
You know when a dog finds that toy and then they start shaking their head back and forth real quick like they're killing it?
Oh yeah, death shake.
Yeah, the death shake. Let's go death. Just dog cast death shake.
21. That'll hit. 8 damage to the ghast, and oh my god! Wait, that kills the ghast. That's 0.
Yeah, one down.
Woo! That's it.
Go dog.
Gone.
Also, not to bring up my dog twice in one session, but you haven't lived till you see Pippin do a death shake because he shakes more than whatever he's holding. It's great. Anyway.
Kenan, you're up, baby.
Okay, I haven't done this yet.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, you may. God, please don't let me get poisoned, please, God.
It's a 10 save. Like you're gonna,
but I'm Kenan.
I believe in you.
See?
10. That is fantastic. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you now because
the other
you're
one is
standing next to the brain? Yeah.
Fuck. Not as good.
Okay, we're looking for a 12 or higher, or you take 4d4 damage.
How's a 10?
13. Ooh, you very good.
Through. So I haven't done this yet, but I can, as a warlock, Pact of the Celestial, or my patron is Celestial, I have a special cool thing called Healing Light. I have a pool of 5d6 healing dice, and they reset when I finish a long rest. I haven't used this one yet.
Sure.
As a bonus action, I can heal one creature that I can see within 60 feet. So I'm going to look at runes, and I'm just going to have my hands out to my sides, open my palms, and I just envision my head hits back, and I have blue eyes, very Jace, Planeswalker, magic card looking kind of action.
Yep.
And my booming voice says, "Here you go, big guy!" And just my voice echoes out, and it's whatever light my patron decides to give me as powers is what hits runes from the sky. And I will roll 5d6 for your runes.
Damn, that's a lot.
But I have no more left in my pool, so you get 14 HP back.
Thank you.
1, 2, 2, 4. Well, 14 is the total, which is not bad at all.
Which is way more than the one I had.
Yeah, you back up to 15 hit points, baby. Look at you.
Thank you so much, Alex.
No
really
problem.
Appreciate that.
I just
Anything
can't
else,
do it.
sir?
But yeah, because that was a bonus action, my man.
Oh wow.
Okay.
14 healing. That's just
Well, I mean, that's
whatever. It's once a day.
This ability is meant to be doled out a little bit per person, but we're in a situation where we don't have that luxury. So
just open the floodgates.
Yeah.
Look, if they kick me one more time and it keeps them from kicking you guys, awesome.
Yeah. It reminds me of Iron Man when he's like, "Thanks, I can only do that once." They hit that laser thing from Iron Man 2. Okay. No, I don't want to do this because it's going to hurt everybody. Fuck. You know what I will do, though, is I'll bust Cure Wounds. Who's next injured?
I've got about half of what I normally have.
Tamika, what are you at?
I'm at 17 out of 26.
Petrichor, you're probably the next one besides Dog, so I'm going to give Petrichor Cure Wounds. I'm just going to turn around because I think I have to touch him. Yeah, I have to touch him. So I have my hand after the heal, and like canonically, it's like a little bit of magic left, and I'm like, and this is for you. Just like touch him on the back.
Who is it? Who is it?
I only have level 2 slots, by the way, because warlocks are weird. I don't have any level 1
Warlocks
slots.
are
that's
stupid
right.
and dumb.
Yeah. You go all out. That's what that is. You just
5e
you don't
warlocks,
have a
man.
slower gear.
Nah.
That's how we're going to spin it.
Cast spell. Did I cast it? Oh, I gotta hit it. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're good. Stop apologizing.
Normal.
13.
Or 17 because of my bonus.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
You're back up to full health again,
Where I
aren't
need
you,
to be.
sir?
I am.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
You're
Things are
welcome,
looking up.
buddy. And as I do it, like my healing magic fades away, and I'm like, okay, I gotta shake it off.
Petricor's going to just say, whoever did that, I really appreciate it.
It was me.
He can't see. He's blind. He's blinded right now.
That's right.
One of the guests, you're welcome. That brings us to round 3, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Tamika at the top of the pile, followed by Braingast and Kanan. Terry all the way, just anchoring the team, just doing it back there.
Just on a list with numbers. He has a name. He has a name.
He's on there. Tamika, you're up.
Okay, finally gonna break out some cool sorcery shit. So, Tides of Chaos. Once per long rest, I gain advantage on attack roll, ability check, saving throw. So, what this looks like to me is like Tamika woke up, tapped into that deepest part of her chaos, and then she felt it. It's still lingering even after she stepped back, and then it built up, and now she's like just letting it go. So then she's going to cast what worked last time. She's going to cast Chaos Bolt again. And then I'm going to use a sorcery point to make this a twin spell, and I'm going to target not Brian, 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay.
1 and 2. Let's do it.
Yes. So this is for 1. Oh, and I get advantage on the first roll.
Oh,
and level 2. I'm casting this at level 2.
got it.
I'm laying it all out before I do it.
No, that's good.
Okay. Did it do it? Cast spell. Oh, there it is. Attack. Advantage. This is against the one right in front of me, so 2.
17 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
Really quick, Susan, just make sure you mark the correct number of spell slots to use because I did the
Yes,
same
I have
thing.
2 left.
Yeah, because I did the same thing and it put me at 0, so I had to put 1 back in when I fucked up earlier.
Yeah, now I have 1. It actually took it out for me, so I'll roll damage on the first one first. Normal. 15 damage.
15 damage.
So it's like this orb that's constantly changing color, and it just like hits, and when it hits, it becomes, let's see, cold again.
Oh!
So cold is really on her side. But now and then it like, a piece of it spins off and goes towards the other one. Chaos Bolt.
Okay, but wouldn't it be great if they were weak to cold, though?
Right.
That would have been really cool. We don't know they're not. Let's see how this goes.
16.
16 will hit. So that'll hit that one and the one behind it. Oh, man.
Damage.
16 damage. This thing is looking bad. Like,
Nice.
not good. What was that?
Thunder damage.
Oh, thunder damage.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So the first one turned into a ice spike, and then the second one, you hear this loud boom when it hits them. Sorry.
I picture the first one getting caught, and like you can see that frost like climbing up its body into its tongue,
its
like it's all
tongue!
rigid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and it like it's too stupid to stop moving it, so it's gonna like crack
Yeah.
it.
Ah.
That's
and
some
then-
anime shit.
Jason, I would like to point out, I was reading all my features and stuff. If I cast a spell at level 1 or higher, it's up to the DM's discretion if they want me to roll on the wild magic surge.
It's up to my discretion if you roll on the table?
Yeah, I know.
I'd also like to point out every time she's done that, she's mentioned that every single time she really wants you to, Jason.
I appreciate
Actually,
it.
I forgot about this until now. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a sorcerer. I have all this stuff.
I think it's up to the DM's compulsion.
I think we have to. I honestly think we need to.
Everyone within a 20-foot radius turns to a mouse.
Would I have a little bone face for the mouse? Like a little
bone? Yeah.
little bone? Like,
72.
That looks
Is this
like...
the in-game table or my... Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can use in-game or yours, but there is an in-game one.
Yeah.
Because I like what I got. I gain resistance to all damage for the next minute.
Oh my God. You're invincible now. That you got the
trade places, bitch.
Nice.
AC 11.
Oh God. Yeah, stay out there.
Is this so? Are you conscious of this? Is it just oh shit? I feel like.
So I think tapping into it, I'm just letting the magic take over at this point. Sure. And then I guess I feel a lot of feelings. I feel the cold magic, I feel the thunder, and then all of a sudden I feel a little stronger.
Like you just feel Vicodin. No pain. Just brain gassed.
He's got such a selection to choose from.
I know. He's got everybody there. He's got, Jesus, everybody. I think because he has advantage with the other one, I think he's got to go runes.
All my hard work.
We're going to bite. Well, he might not hit is the thing. We rolled a... Oh, we're dropping a 1 to take a 2.
Yes!
7. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not everything's gone wrong. Cool.
Kanan, you're up.
Okay. If I move, I'm going to get attack of opportunity by Brian. Right?
Brain gas, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Can you disengage? Is that something you're able to do?
No, because I want to do something, but I need to get away from you guys to do it.
Okay. Got it.
But once he uses his first reaction to do that, he can't do it again.
That's it.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to move.
Okay.
Here and then see if he hits me.
Okay.
Because I need to see
nice of you to
this
stop and check.
Well, I mean, it's like I've been in Jason's situation where people do this and they don't wait. Yeah. They just make me. They just move all the way and I roll.
Yeah, and then you do a cool thing, and then it's like, but I got to see if that because if he claws you and paralyzes you, this is all.
I can't go. Yeah,
and
exactly.
I don't. Right, exactly. So here's a claw. Here it comes.
It's cool to see you two bounce off each other like that.
Yeah,
it's common courtesy. It's like thank you.
Oh, you still missed, motherfucker!
Jason, the common courtesy gone.
It's gone. Yes, gone.
Also, he doesn't have. He can't attack me again because that reaction's gone. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah. So until next round. So then I'm gonna move here. That's.
Mm-hmm. So you're moving south a little bit, kind of flanking them.
Okay, Runes, I am going to apologize in advance, okay? Because what I'm going to do might get you trapped in this. But I want to hit everybody, okay?
I mean, technically 14 of my hit points are yours to take if you want.
I'm going to go here.
That's how that works, but...
Yeah, it works.
Kanan kind of ducks out of this thing as it reaches out, gross tongue, saliva flying everywhere. It's not the claw that scares him; it's the saliva. He's just like,
it's gross.
Move. No, I hate spit. It's gross.
Ew.
Yeah.
Slow motion moves.
Spit.
Gets out of range, gets diagonally behind this one, looks at Runes, and he says, Runes, I'm sorry, but this is for all the other bad guys. And he's going to put his hands down, his eyes are going to roll back, and I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Ooh.
So, you invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic. I should have read that first. And can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effects.
Damn.
All right,
what's the
awesome.
save?
Fuck you, but awesome.
What's the save?
All right, so the save is DC 14 strength.
Strength?
Okay.
You're supposed to be strong, right?
Okay, it is a +4. Never mind.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, these guys
Everything
have a +3, so...
Oh, fuck me. Oh, my God.
So I'm slightly better off than the people you're trying to hurt.
That's a 9. Ugh, that's brain gassed, so...
Sorry,
nice.
Brian.
Fuck you, Brian. I'm sorry it upset you for real, Jason. I saw it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No, remember that. So that's a 21 from the other one.
That's the strongest guess in the universe.
That's a pretty strong guess. And this one rolled a 6. So
Aww.
2 of them are eating some...
Runes, can you roll your
Yep.
strength saving throw before I roll damage?
15.
Oh.
Hell yeah. So you're only going to take half and not get affected by the badness that's about to go down.
Yeah. So you remember the whole funny haha Brian thing just a few seconds ago, you know?
It's not gonna sound funny
these guys are resistant to necrotic damage. I just
That's
wanted to
fine.
throw that at you. So eat my balls.
Resistant is
Real
half,
Brian
right?
move,
It's not
Jason.
immune. Yeah. But I think the part I wanted was the lack of reactions. That means everyone can run around them.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I like that.
I like that too.
So, okay.
12.
These guys are going to take half that damage, so 6 damage.
I like
half
your
of 6 is 3.
By the way.
So the one guy takes 3.
Yeah, the one who succeeded takes
Super resistant.
Yeah. He takes 1/4 damage.
He also has his reaction, but the others do not.
He's the Braun Strowman of
Whoop,
gas.
that's going to kill one of them, though.
Amazing.
Ooh,
So check
yeah.
that shit
Resist
out.
that.
Can't resist death there, buddy. It's like,
Woo! Anything else from Kanan?
he's just, his eyes come back as like, when he casts a spell, it's just him chanting in tongues like it's just like scary.
One of them just
voice.
drops dead in front of you.
And the tentacles reach out, and then I think because they're resistant to necrotic, they like burn a little, and they're like, what the fuck? But the one who dies, he was like, like hit him too hard.
It was also the one closest, so like you could argue that like, oh, the magic centered there.
True.
It's like a shotgun. It's like, oh, it's better
Yeah.
close up. Okay, cool.
Point
Or at least
blank.
that specific one, because magic's weird and can act differently.
I like them both. Magic shotgun works well. Yeah, his eyes roll back to normal. And then he sees that 2 of them are still standing. He just goes, fuck. And that's the end of my turn.
I like Runes is in the middle, just like, what the fuck, dude? Gross.
Petrichor, you are up.
Yep. So Petrichor, he's blinded, but I think he's going to be able to sense where things are happening around him, at least from a noise point of view. He's going to move over just a little bit. He's just going to move right over here and kind of triangulate what's been going on here. And he's going to try his very best to cast Acid Arrow in the last direction he can imagine that brain ghoul to be in.
Okay, so moving away from him, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
No, I won't.
You won't?
No, he used it on me.
Boom.
Oh, that's
Also-
right. You did. You're right.
Also, none of them have reactions right now.
That's
No, the
what I
one
was
guy does. One guy does.
Yeah.
Oh, he does? Okay, never mind.
I don't know which one, though. I forget which one.
Not
was the only
brain,
other
brain
one.
lost.
Yeah,
Brain lost this, yeah. So, yeah, you're going to roll it with disadvantage because you're blind, but
Yep. So, range spell attack against the target. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Come on.
15. Wow. Yeah, we're dropping an 18, taking a 15. So that'll hit.
So on a hit, the target takes 4d4. Let me do this here. 44 damage. Basically, this is like a big green splashy arrow of acid that's just going to go off in the direction of that brain ghoul and just completely. Let's see here. Normal.
8 damage.
8 acid damage. And it will take 2d4 at the end of its next turn as well. On top of that.
Died. You killed it.
So it will not be taking
That's a dead brain.
Did I hit it?
See you later, Brian.
Did I get it?
We can call it whatever we want now that it's dead.
Yeah, it's fine. Anything else?
He's really going to yell, did I get it?
I would like to point out, in like the goodest of natures, because I actually think it's hilarious how every single turn someone does something that could potentially hurt runes.
Yeah.
Because like you just blindly threw like acid in the general direction.
4d4 worth of acid, yeah.
Runes is standing directly behind him. The turn before that, like, I actually love it because it's like you trust him. You're like, no, he'll handle it.
He'll be okay. I mean, I know. I gave him a little bit of gas. I topped him off a little before he left the station. Before I left the station.
Do not take that as passive aggressive. I actually think it's funny. Like, keep doing it.
I'll remember.
Nothing else for Petrichor except he'll say, "Come here, dog. Come here. Come here." He's just looking for any sort of somebody to come close, like to anchor him, because he doesn't know what's going on exactly.
Gas number 2 is the only gas left, and is going to try and bite runes. Just normal,
How
no
original.
advantage. 15.
15 equals.
Well then yes. And then damage, and 11 damage to runes.
Okay.
That brings runes down to 4. And that is
All
the
right.
end of Gast's turn, and Dog's turn is coming up, and she's going to slide right over to Petrichor and kind of like do that dog thing of like leaning against it, like I'm here, but like keeping an eye on this thing. That brings up runes.
Okay. Runes is going to use unarmed strike. Normal.
Yes.
Ooh, that'll hit. That is a total of 22.
So he will do damage. Normal.
Hoop, hop. 5 damage. Ooh.
Wait. Then he is going to use Hand of Harm. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point, which is all I fucking have left, to deal an extra 1d4 plus 1 necrotic damage. I know it's necrotic. Don't take this from me. You can use this feature only once per turn.
Okay.
So we're going to add this.
It's like a magic method. You're guaranteeing extra damage. I get it.
1 damage. So.
And then this is how monks work. It's just
Yeah.
when you use the attack action with unarmed strike or a wipe weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action. Unarmed strike.
Nice.
Wait. What was the other thing then? The Hand of Harm.
That was adding key points to the last point.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Just
take an
making
action.
sure.
It just takes key points.
Yeah.
Got it.
So now this.
14 will hit.
Yes. Damage.
Yeah.
Normal.
7 damage is just enough to kill this thing.
Thank fucking. If I used everything and I didn't kill at least 1, I was going to kill myself. I was just going to end it. I was just...
We need you in runes.
We need you.
I
Not only
understand
will
how
that-
Yenward felt.
Not only will that take you out of combat, but everyone is going to level up as a result of this, because this was a tough fight, and it was designed to be a tough fight. So good job. No one even went down or died.
I had 1 hit point.
We used freaking everything.
I had 1 hit point. I lived, bitch. Like, I can't believe that. That was so good, Jason.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Dude, you guys did it. I think it's a good time for us to stop for the night. And that is
Thank
our
you.
introduction to the Deadwood.
Man,
that's just
I
the
was all
beginning.
ready to do a whole scene after this, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I could do it right now.
Like, we almost... There was a point in that battle where it could have gone all wrong.
Yeah.
Completely.
I
guys
think
did amazing.
me starting off forgetting I was the healer, that did not help. I was like, yeah, Eldritch Blast. And I was like, wait a minute.
What was that voice? Wait a second.
What's going on? What's going on?
Like, I've forgotten the last 3 games that I'm a sorcerer, and I'm like, oh, wait, I have sorcerer points that I can empower, twin, spin to get more
Quicken.
spells.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck have I been doing?
More fights. That's what we got. We gotta forge you guys and steel. Just fold you over
the
and
first
over
time
again.
we got forged, we got folded real hard.
Yeah.
We're
We got
fucking
beat up
katanas in the made-up weave world where they're folded over 6 billion times.
Exactly. This is the first of 6